In 2013, I purchased a home for $2.8 million. I sold it in April of this year, thank God. It sold for 4.53. On paper, I have a profit of 1,730,000, which, by the way, that's the way the IRS looks at it, but we'll get to that in a second. So the question becomes, well, gosh, why would you sell the house and rent a house, the same kind of a house, $4 million house? Why would you just keep the house? You're doing so well. Let's break down the actual numbers. So let's get out a piece of paper. So I purchased the house for $2.8 million in 2013, June of 2013. I sold the house in April of 2021, less than 8 years, for $4.5 million, $300,000. Okay, and that's at 16 Treetop Way. Don't take my word for it. You can look all this up. 16 Treetop Way, Kentfield, California, profit $1.73 million. It costs me every month about $12,000 to carry that house. Taxes, mortgage, insurance, upkeep, typical, gardeners, pool guys, you name it. So it cost me $144,000 annually to hold that house. But I live in California. Even if you don't live in California, really, to get that $144,000 out of the bank, I'd earn $288,000, 50%, right?
Right.
So $288,000 a month times 8 years was $2.3 million. And I purchased the home for 2.8. So it cost me really over 8 years, $5.1 million to own that house.
Wow.
Plus a commission to sell it, $112,000, 2.5% commission to buyer's agent. So I was into that house for $5,216,000.
Sheesh.
Minus what I paid for it, $4.53 million, which is the 2.8 plus the 2.34 to hold it. So that shows me I really lost, ready everybody, $686,000. Why? Because I had no income coming in. Now, by the way, that's not including the capital gains that I could be charged by the IRS because I have a gain there, but because I have a lot of multifamily, I may not have to pay all that because I have losses carried forward. I'll probably use against that, but that's not really the issue. The issue is I had an opportunity cost miss of $2 million. What if I had taken that $2 million and I bought a few hundred units, right? That $2 million after 8 years would now be worth at least $4 million. So I would have doubled my equity.
Let's just say 15% because that's an average through good and bad economies. Your $2 million would be worth $5,320,000 on one of our conservative deals, not saying that you absolutely killed it. And that's not including tax write-offs.